they've got a very good grip when the ball's slightly damp and they're straight towards you. Very good grip when it comes that way. The only problem I had with these so far when I've used them was from the video I did, my first video, when we were filming when it was really, really muddy. The moment he got covered in mud, could not catch a thing. It was a nightmare. But other than that, the grip is great. Really, really snug fit around the wrist. So at the moment, I'm really enjoying them. But as you'd expect, like I showed you earlier, they're starting to fade away a little bit. But they're still really good gloves. Right, so I've worn these for about 8 or 9 games this season and various training sessions. So if you're looking closer, you can see where, as you'd expect with the kind of cut they are, all around the fingers, it's ripping not quite badly, but as you'd expect the amount of use you get. Inside the thumbs, inside the palms are ripped a little bit, but they're not that bad. So as you can see, that's from about, yeah, maybe 15 to 20 hours of use, what they're looking like at the moment. So as you can see from these shots, I'm catching quite a few more than I would from than I did in the other video from our first one. So what I'll do is I'll throw in a few clips of these, and I'll throw in a few clips of what it was like when it was really muddy, and you'll see how hard it was to catch it compared to these ones. So you get an idea that these gloves are perfect for this kind of weather. When it's not muddy, but it's just, yeah, if there's like wet mud, if that makes sense, they're not very good. But when it's like this, when it's dry, they're really good at catching the football. They're able to get a bit of moisture on them. They're perfect for that this kind of weather. Even in the summer, they're great. But yeah, when it's wet, you don't want to be using these because you can't catch a thing basically.
This is the one.
One.
Save. One more. Ah! Big save.
So as you can see here, we've got the Elite Grip writing. It's got a very long wrist, which I quite liked. I've never had a pair of gloves like this before, with a wrist that long, but I think it helps the grip not the grip, so the way it fits around your wrist. And as always, it's got a fixed strap, which I prefer. And it allows you to get a good strong grip around your wrist, which keeps it in place basically. So that was a very good point I thought about these gloves. Another part I liked is, as you can see along the fingers here, it's got these little ridged parts which are punch assists basically. I don't know how they work, but they're advertised as punch assists, but they're quite a cool little feature. And as you can, I just love the way they look. I think they're a beautiful pair of gloves. Other than the ripping on the latex as you'd expect, the actual structure of the gloves has stayed together really well. None of the stitching has fallen apart, the strap's not come loose. So when it comes to quality of the actual glove itself, they're great. But I think from what you can see on the actual latex, it's what you'd expect from a pair of gloves after so much use. So yeah, overall, they're a very good pair of gloves. I'd give them 7 or 8 out of 10. They're also the first time I've ever gone for a pair of gloves for continuous use without finger safe. I thought I'll move on. That's taken me myself a little bit more practice to get used to catching footballs and saving shots without finger safe, as you'd expect. But if that's the way you like it, without finger safe, these would be a very good pair of gloves for you. You can get them from the website themselves, precisiongoalkeeping.com or Pro Direct Soccer. If you get them from Pro Direct, you can obviously get your really cool name initialed on them, which I thought was really awesome. But yeah, they're a really good pair of gloves. Well, thank you for watching today's video, and please give it a like and a subscribe down below to help me out in the future. Thank you very much.